Subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man.
What's up, y'all? This is Andrea Everline, the owner of Refuel Fitness. I'm on the Donnie Houston podcast. You know exactly what's going on. Let's go.
Yeah, man, it's going down this Donnie Houston podcast. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. We got a special guest. We have a real special guest. She is a trainer. She's just all around entrepreneur. She just told me she's in the real estate. She owns she's the owner and creator of the Refuel brand. That's R3FUEL. Great friend of my family. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've known her my entire life, man. Andrea. She was just talking about everybody said her name all different. What's going down, Miss Everline?
Nothing, family. You know what it is. We're here. I'm excited to be here too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited.
How you feeling?
I feel great, actually. I mean, it's you, so I'm very comfortable.
What do you say? Because I was just like, man, I can't put you in a box and say, well, she's a physical trainer or she's a this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you explain yourself?
We can go with that. I mean, I think that's my whole life has been kind of.
That's the root of things.
That's the root of everything. Yeah. Yep, is fitness, and that's what we built. That's what I built most of my career off of, which is fitness. So we can stay with that. That's the root of it. You know, international fitness trainer.
Talk that. We in Saudi Arabia with it. We all over the world with this thing.
We are. But for the most part, I'm grateful to be able to be here in my city to build. And continue to build in the community that I'm excited about. So I'm just keep it simple and just say I'm a business owner / fitness trainer.
Right, and that business is the Refuel.
Yep, Refuel Southwest, but the company name is Refuel.
It's Refuel Southwest, but the address is what we just went to do just throwing the promo.
All right, cool. 9710 South Kirkwood. Mm-hmm. It's right there in Alief, Texas. Shout out to Tobin. We in your hood, right? Come through. You know, I saw you at the concert. You said you was gonna come through, but you haven't yet. But we waiting on you. Anyways, but yeah, I'm right smack dead in Alief, in Southwest Houston. Yeah. So it's like maybe 7 minutes or 8 minutes from Sugar Land. We're right smack dead in the middle, right off of Kirkwood and Bissonnette. For
sure. Talk about this thing you're doing. So we talking about the Root. You got this Root project you're doing in March, right?
Yeah, starting in March. So March 11 is, I'm launching this project that I'm very excited about, not only because of, I'm excited about it for several reasons. One, it's long overdue. I haven't been able to have the time to kind of like create a workout program. I think I tried it to do some live workouts before, and I ended up getting injured, so I couldn't finish it. So now that I'm sitting down and I'll be at home for a couple of months, I'm super excited about doing this Root project, which is circled around like more spiritual workouts. It's crazy, it's intense, but subconsciously I'll be kind of training the mind of what I'll be doing. I can't go into all the details, but if anybody know what chakras are, it'll be catered around the 12 chakras.
For somebody, because I was asking you this, for anybody who doesn't know what a chakra is, you know what I mean? What exactly is it?
It's the chakras that create us, pretty much beneath us, above us. It's energy, man. You know, it's energy. We were talking about the Root project is our root chakra, which is our main chakra, which is stability. So yeah.
And that exists in the
that right here, man. Right here.
Right there in that part.
Yeah, right there in that part. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the Root project is something I'm excited about.
That's what's up. So how do people sign up for that?
So March 11. So what I'll be doing in March is truly introducing you just to me and to what I do, which is wellness. So I'll be even on TikTok, Instagram, even on our app, on Refuel app. We'll be giving out free workouts. We'll kind of post the dates and the times kind of closer to the release date, but it'll be free. We'll give you the opportunity to kind of get to know us, train with me. And then in April 22nd, which is my birthday, that's when my programs drop. And so you'll be able to go onto refuel.com and also andreaeverline.com to purchase my program that I've been shooting and that I've been working on. So this is exciting for me because I just believe that online is also a part of the world I have not really truly tapped into yet. So, and I'm ready for it.
What is it about fit? I mean, I've known you your whole life to just be into this type of stuff, but just like for anybody that doesn't know, what is it about fitness that you've always just kind of gravitate to and been passionate about it, outside of the health benefits and, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was more so a family thing for us. I mean, I'm the sixth girl out of five boys. So my brothers, that's just what they did. And that's what boys do, right? They outside, they playing tackle football on concrete, they hooping, so for me, I was kind of born into it. I didn't have a choice, so it's more so I think that's why I love the community aspect of it, because it was all about the tribe for me. And that's really my root. Like the fitness part was even when like my uncle, he used to come get us, or I'll stay with him in the morning, he'll be taking us to a track before school, or we be playing basketball before school. Like most kids weren't doing that. So we had a full-fledged workout at 5 a.m. We got to catch the bus, and we got to go to practice after school. So it's always been about like just the community and the connection with family. So we use basketball even now. If we're all together and it's a basketball court, we playing.
Yeah.
And I'm old.
You ain't that old. Don't say you old, because
My
you're only
knees
like
feel
a year
old,
older
Daddy.
than me, and don't.
I got you. My knees.
I don't want to be in the old pit yet. You know
I
what
got
I'm
you. I got you.
saying? Man, like you were saying, this is the thing. Like, have you ever talked about like your story and shit outside of just like, do people really know like how, you know what I mean? Like before you became this person, this, you know what I mean? Who you were today? I mean, who you are today, and this brand and all these things. Have you ever talked about this stuff?
I think I've had moments on different podcasts and different interviews, but not in depth. No.
Because the thing is, man, is that like I was just telling. I mean, I love all y'all, man. Y'all family for real. But the story is always, it's so amazing, because like some of the things y'all experienced early on in life, I didn't experience until later on. Like certain moments, death, and just certain little things, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think about like how that affected me in 20s, 30s, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And y'all had certain things going on when y'all would, we was in elementary school, you know what I mean? Middle school, some of this shit, Talk a little bit about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up, man, because like you said, it was all, you're the sixth girl, but shit is what, 9 of y'all?
Yeah, it's 9 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't I always, I say this with so much grace trailing me on a daily basis with God, but and my family. But our cards that we were dealt were just our cards that we were dealt. We lost our mother young. We were forced to raise each other. We had a lot of stuff around us. I think each one of my siblings have a different story though, which is cool because we all have a different perspective of how things went. Because even when I talk to my baby sisters or my younger brother, he has a different perspective, than me and my oldest brother.
Boss does?
Yeah.
Really?
He has a different, because Boss has a different perspective. Crystal has a different perspective. Isha definitely has a different perspective.
I mean, she was really, really young though.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We all are looking at it through our magnifying glass, and certain things are highlighted to where it's like, nah, I remember this, and I felt like this during that time. Darnell was more of a, he was in a position of being a big brother, but a guardian. So that was there. What I can say that we have in common is that we understood, like my mother's assignment. It seemed like she was all about community. She was all about family, and she was all about protecting what we built. What she's built, and so I think we truly understand that to its entirety. And even when that's what family, we don't always see eye to eye. That's just not what we gonna do every time, but what she's instilled in us is, it's phenomenal. I mean, the way she did it, and how she maneuvered, it was pretty dope. Like looking back at it, I'm like, damn. Like,
so you said
dope.
everybody has their own perspective. What is your perspective from like everything? You know what I mean?
Donnie, I'm gonna be honest. I just started healing from a lot of that trauma.
No shit.
Probably in my 20s when I moved to LA. I was facing some of my lies that I was telling, right? I was under a lot of deception, and then I was deceiving others with that deception. And what I mean,
line about what, as far as like
life.
Like your past life, or
It
like
was life.
identity, or like what do you mean?
It was about life. It was about being truly who I was. And so a lot of times I was trying to figure that out. Like I didn't know. I just knew what I was taught. Like we were raised with religion. We were raised spiritual. So it was like, you don't do that. You don't let the pastor, you don't let nobody see that. So that was a level of like I was hiding from that. My things that I've done, you know what I'm saying? Like that and the crazy part about it was I wasn't harming nobody but myself. Like it was quite self-sabotaging until it caught up with me one day. And then I finally made the decision, like, I'm tired of lying shit. Like I'm 20. I was in my early 20s. Like I want to.
You said deception. What do you want to talk about this shit, or you want to kind of?
We can go.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well, come on now. Talk to your boy.
So even deception.
First of all, even, you know what? Let's stay right here because there's so much that leads up to this. But go ahead. We can stay right here and we'll go back.
Okay, got it. Damn, what I was saying.
You just said in the 20s and everything. The deception.
Yeah, just in my 20s, like even leaving college, just kind of like. And I just said this just started another interview. Like I was always just like trying to go to the next thing, and it was almost like as if, which she pointed out to me. She's like, "Well, you running?" And I'm like, to some degree, I was. Because
you played basketball and all this up until this point.
Yeah, I was hooping. And then after I had my son, I think that was to me was like, damn, I'm the girl that my mama died. You know what I'm saying? And then I got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? In college. That was like almost like you was a product of your environment, So I think I was dealing with that, So in my 20s, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't even know that when I look back at it, I'm like, yo, you was wilding. Like, you was wilding, And I think that we all have our moments to where I'm like, what were we thinking? What are you thinking? But I didn't really start healing until I'm 40 now. I really didn't start healing until like my early 30s. Like really truly healing, like really wanting to do the work, And I went through resentment with family. Hell, I think one time I kind of opened up to you. I was just mad, I went through resentment with family. I went through jealousy that I didn't even know that I had in me, There was a lot of stuff built up, envy, So it was so much stuff that I just was not being open about, Like, and I think that I felt like abandonment issues. Like, that trauma was haunting me, And every time I would try to like, I heard this other day, like, I never dealt with my mother's death. I never dealt with it. And I think I was listening to, I think it was Tyler Perry. Yep, it was Tyler Perry on Oprah Daily. He said, you never know when grief is going to show up, right? Like, it'll wait till you finish running, and then it'll like, hey, what's up? Like, you can't keep running, And I think at that point in my life, I realized that, like, I'm for the face this thing head on. And that is when life started changing for me. That's when I started focusing on healing relationships. I started focusing on forgiving myself first, because I didn't even forgive myself for a lot of stuff that I did. That was a lot of unforgiveness that I was carrying around, that I was like, why am I not forgiving myself for this stuff? Like, and I started forgiving others. And I did some of the most hardest things, like calling people just to say I'm sorry.
And that's a big thing, man. A lot of people, it takes so much to, first of all, acknowledge you did something fucked up, you know what I mean? And then to actually acknowledge that that's a big deal, man.
Yeah. And I think just because I think a lot of my things that I was doing, it was so self-sabotaging. I just wanted people to be proud of me. That makes sense. Like, I just wanted people to be like you, my family, like, man, when you saw me, like, Dre, how you doing? So it was like, I wanted to tell you the best of the best that I was doing. And it wasn't always truthful, And so that's when now, like in my life, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I show up as myself. Not saying I wasn't then, but there was a little bit of not showing up as myself. But I show up as myself. I'm not worried about anything, but just trying to be my best self and for you to feel my energy. And so that's why I focus on my spiritual walk more than anything. It's so comforting for me. And it gives me a space of like truth to live in on a daily basis. And so it holds me accountable. Like whenever because I'm on this journey of the spiritual journey that I'm on and been on for over 10 years now, it's been holding me accountable to be not only good to myself but good to others. Not saying I wasn't, because I've always been a servant. You've always known I've always been in the city giving my all, like even when people didn't even know, helping people I didn't even have nothing to help people with. But I just think I start healing myself, and I think it starts showing. And that's why it's people that see me now, they're like, you just look different. I'm like, I know, because I'm better, like there's nothing like healing yourself, like there's nothing like doing the work. And I always would tell people that, do the damn work. Do the work. It's not easy, but do the work. And
like you said healing yourself, so you didn't do like therapy or nothing like that.
Oh hell yeah, therapy is important. Yeah. Absolutely, I therapy is very important. I think it needs to be a part of everybody's journey. The therapy is so important. So I did therapy, and then I also I focused on being around people that I knew were on the journey that I wanted to be on. So it was a highlight, real for me. Like I'm kind of watching them, and I'm like, damn, I want to feel like that. I want to see that, like, and so I kind of got a little bit at a distance. Like I was kind of like almost like infatuated with the journey of others, like that I knew that was close to me, and I'm watching how, like,
them transform,
and them staying transformative, right? You know what I'm saying? To the point to where it was never ending, and I'm like, man, this is dope. Like, so this never ends. This feeling never ends. And I think that's why now I try to be as open as I can to people, because I'm like, never stop evolving. Never stop evolving. Like, never, ever put a lid on that. Always seek knowledge. Always know that you don't know nothing. You're figuring it out.
That's the thing, man.
I'm figuring it out every day. Because every day looks different. Every day looks different. And so that's why I'm so excited about every day, like my journey. I literally I was sitting in a coffee shop with Britt, and she looked out the window, my girl, and she said, do you know what had to happen for me to have this experience? Like how, like God, he considered me. Like I'm a speck, right? But he considered me, like, and for me to have this experience, like to be able to look outside, like, and to see the earth, like to see the sky and everything that's happening around us.
Gratitude.
It's like, it's just like, man, and so I live in that space all the time. Like I pulled up here and I was like, thank you, God, for Donnie. For real. Like I was like, thank you, God, for Donnie. Because everything leads to something else. Like we are right where we're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not by accident. This is all divine.
It is. And me having you here, you saying this to me right now is just right on time. It's perfect.
It's all divine. Like it's almost like a perfect example. Like I walked into my gym today, and I saw stuff that needs to get done. And I said, God, I don't want to see what needs to get done. I just want to, I want to know where do you need me right now in this present moment? Because if I'm thinking about tomorrow, the anxiety is going to sit in. Yeah. What do I need to be in this moment? And the present was so important to where in that moment, I realized that like my members need me. Like my coach need me. Like they need me to be present. Like not worried about, because as soon as I walked in, me being I'm a solution-based person. I'm like, okay, I got to fix that light over there. I got to do this. All right, I'm back in motion, And so all I'm thinking about is everything I got to do this week. And I slowed down, and it was funny because one of the coaches, Coach Jimmy, she said, hey, hello. Like, I was like, you know what, you're right. So it's about enjoying the present, right? Because it's such a great present. It is. It's a great present. Because we don't know.
That's a fact.
We don't know, man. We don't know.
That is a fact. Well, man, I mean, what's next? You say you're doing real estate now. That's the next thing for you.
Well, no, I'm not necessarily I'm doing real estate. I'm getting into it. Yes. So for me, my main focus is, and I literally was talking to my sister about this. She's actually a realtor, and she's in oil and gas. But we always talk about the portfolio that we want to build together.
That's what's up, man.
And my sister is actually one that found my building. She probably, Yeah, and then I'm also working with another realtor right now
Man,
too.
give Crystal a proper shout out, man. How y'all
But
follow
yeah.
Crystal and get y'all
she's
some
never on
properties and some
she's never
houses,
online.
man?
Like she's never online. She's so cool. She lives a very private life. I'm not even kidding. Her life is very private. But my sister's name is Crystal
Her name is
Everline.
Crystal Everline.
Yeah, Crystal Everline. Yeah, her life is very quiet and private.
Yeah. So what is she doing?
Isha's an accountant, and I don't even know her name of a company, but she's an accountant for a company. Yeah, everybody's good. You know, my baby brother Boss, he's in
Boss
LA.
out here doing his thing.
Boss gonna always do his thing. Just Train, shout out to Just Train. Jesse, changing the world one day at a time. You know,
Most positive man.
Yeah. Darnell, he's killing real estate per usual and other stuff. You know, Darnell's always gonna have his hands in something. So Eddie, he's gonna be doing his thing. He's a hustler. And then Eric, he's just Eric. You know,
I just found Eric on Instagram the other day.
Bro, Eric is funny, bro. And I sent him a message the other day. I was like, bro, you are the glue. Like he keep our group chats, family chats live. You know what
shit.
I mean? Man, Eric funny as hell.
Eric be the one be keeping it alive?
Man, Eric gonna hit you with a prayer and then he gonna hit you with something else later. You don't know. But yeah, everybody, we all have our different personalities, but for the most part, I'm very proud of my siblings. Like, I wish we could spend more time together. And I know.
How often do y'all get together? Just holidays and stuff?
Holidays, yep. And this past holidays, I didn't even give it nobody. I was moving around too much. But because we all spaced out. That's the only reason. But yeah, we have to find a time because everybody's, Boss just had another kid and he has his younger, the younger generation has to know who aunties and uncles are. So, but I feel bad saying it because I missed the whole Christmas and Thanksgiving last year. So I'll do better this year.
You was out on Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Well, I do have a significant other, so it's like,
I mean, I get it.
You got to pick a side sometimes. You got to pick a side. The year before that, it was about my family. So yeah, I got to pick a side.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
Well, you want to give your social media and all that, all the gyms and everything?
Yeah, cool. My social media is Andrea Everline, which is Andrea, Everline, V like Victor, ERLINE, on all platforms. Even my website, if you want to book me personally, or any athletes want to book my gym personally or whatever, it's Andrea Everline. Go to that website. My gym name is Refuel, R3FUEL. It is in Alief, Texas, 9710 South Kirkwood, Suite 100. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and the website for Refuel is www.r3fuel.com.
And you got the app?
And the app is R3FUEL Fitness. So when you go on your Apple store, your Android store, you can just type in R3FUEL Fitness.
You got to be ready to work, man. I remember one time I had psyched myself out.
No, you remember you said you would come to my house, bro, in Pearland.
No, I used to come. Yeah. But I'm saying I was going to come. I signed up for a class at the gym one morning. And I guess enough people didn't sign up for it. Something happened. I missed. Something happened, but I just woke up the next morning like, man, I'm going to go to this class. And then the class got canceled or some shit. And I was like, damn, man. I guess God don't want me to embarrass myself in front of the public.
By the way, this man worked out with me many moons ago. And I think he's scared to come back. So let's talk about that.
I am scared.
This man used to throw up, but he tried. I
was giving it my all and it wasn't too much, man.
He tried. Yo, it's so funny because people see like all these people in my gym, right? And like even my videographer right here, she was in the gym. She was like, man, this is lit when she first came. Like, but what people don't understand is like there's moments when I'm in there like no one knows the hardships of owning. Like I say, anybody can open up a business, but can you run the business? Of course, life happens. You don't know what God has for you. But I always tell people, like, you see what I reel out, like what I give you, what the real looks like. And yes, it is true. It is. It's a highlight. It's what but
I'm showing you what I want to show you.
I'm showing you what I want to show you. But guess what? There's people that I got friends that are disputed charged. I got to go back and prove that they was in my gym. And these are people that I still show up to see. You feel me? And being a business that's just starting, you're like, damn, like, ouch. Then you got people, you have trainers that gonna come in and out. You got to worry about how they want to shit on your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you've been, you don't know. You don't know if they're gonna be loyal when they leave out the doors. You know, you got women that want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whether
They be
you're a
trying to
male,
fuck.
come on, men and women. Look at me, man. Come on, stop
I'm a
playing with me.
bad bitch, nigga. You
Come
see
on,
me? That's what
Donnie.
I'm
Like, stop
saying.
playing with me. I've always been
On
that
either side of the
motherfucker, man.
coin, nigga. I'm a bad bitch, nigga. Whichever
I've
way it
always
go, nigga.
come on. You gotta stop that. I've
Man,
always. I
no,
said,
they
look at
looking
me.
at you. They looking at you. You on camera? They
No,
see
no,
you.
no,
Yeah,
dead ass. Like I've always been. Listen, and
Ever, hey, no,
hold on, let me sit up on
Dre,
this.
she been fine, even
Let
when
me
she was
sit up.
throwing that goddamn football,
Let
man.
me, let me sit up on this one. So let me say this, and this is no cocky shit, right? But respectfully, like one, I'm in my highest frequency of myself that I've ever been in. So anybody that's gonna show up to see me and feel me, it's not necessarily attraction towards like the
It's the
way I
energy.
look.
Yeah.
It's my fucking energy. Like I don't. There's nothing about me is gonna be like, and it's not like I'm arrogant or I'm just like super uber confident. It's like I know who I am now. Like you ain't gonna knock me off my pivot. You know, like this is a different type of energy. And so sometimes people come and as they bark a lot, but it's none of that with me. It's just more so like I just want you to know who I am. You know what that feeling feels like. So yeah, you asking are they trying to get down? Absolutely. That energy is oozing out.
They be trying to fuck their way to a gym pass or what?
No, they ain't trying to push you out of control, bro. What?
What you said? You said they be trying to fuck, right? That's what we talking.
Donnie, I didn't say that, man. They just trying to get to know you, girl, man. Sometimes, I'm saying sometimes. I said so
Sometimes it be
you have
like
to
that.
deal with certain situations, man. You out of control. You gotta handle things.
Man,
Your head's
y'all
on.
gotta leave my sister alone, man. Ain't no funny business over here,
I don't know.
man.
I love everybody. I love them all. Like men, women, all of them. I think that, listen, this is the beautiful part about it. We all can exist in the same space and be super attracted to each other. But that don't mean I want you. Like, and I think I think that a lot of people understand that about me too. Like, one, I'm really picky. And then two, it's like, if you are in my space, just like you, I mean, I don't know how you get down. I don't know if you just sharing for community or not.
Nah, come on, man. Nah, man. You gotta have some respect, man. Nah, man. This is an exclusive experience.
But no, I
man.
say that respectfully, saying like I don't know how. My thing is that we all could be like, I want to fall in love with somebody. Like whether you, Donnie, I want to fall in love with you as my person, right? But that don't mean we got to have a romantic relationship. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what the world that really shit, like it makes you, it's conflicting because you feel like, oh man, we got mad chemistry and we just connect. Like, that's my person. It is, but they motherfucker ain't supposed to be a romantic person. Like, y'all ain't supposed to go there. You're gonna mess it all up. So I think that I experienced that as well. Like, I'm grateful that I've had these trying times, right? To understand what lust is, to know what and how to use it. I mean,
that gym community, boy, it be going down in the gym community.
man, I've heard stories. Who you telling?
That's what I'm saying.
I've heard all types of
I
stories.
got to get back in that gym.
Would you let your girl work out with a
No.
with a male trainer? What about me? No. Why not? Why not, Donnie? Can't trust you. I promise you can trust me.
Listen, like I said,
They say you can't, but I promise you can trust me.
man,
I'm
listen,
just cool as
I've
hell.
heard about these gym communities, man. I need to get in that gym community.
You do. You need to get into it. So it's
There's some
a good
things
thing.
that are waiting me. Some things, good times await.
This man is out of control. This man out of control. So let me ask you this too. So let's get off of that because this edit all that. No, man. Let me ask you this. So if I had to ask you right now today, well, I am actually today, and we don't look at tomorrow. We don't look at what happened yesterday. I'm looking at just this moment. How have you left and how are you leaving your impact? Like you, and how are you leaving your mark in the world? Like off of all the stuff that you've accomplished, and you can walk away today and say, this is what I've done.
Shine light on everybody I've come in contact with, especially when you're talking about from a professional standpoint. Like, from what I've been told, apparently this telling these stories with this podcast and shit, this shit means whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this is, I guess, the impact. You know what I mean? On a personal level, I mean, I don't really get too personal with people. You know what I'm saying? But I always try to be like caring and like be the example of not to be a fucked up person. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you just saying that you practice kindness and compassion with others. Cool. Well, that's cool.
But I don't think about this. You asking me shit I don't think about.
That's the joy of it, though,
Yeah.
because it's just something it's who you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just do it. I don't think about like.
That's the cool
this
part
is
about it. Like, it's truly who you are. Like, some people, you know, they be like, I'm humble. I'm like, you ain't got to say you humble.
have
You
to
humble.
say, yeah.
You know, it's certain stuff that this is who you are. So that's pretty dope. Like, it sounds like you operate out of space of humility regularly. So that's dope.
I try to. You know.
Yeah, that's dope. So who's your favorite basketball player?
Of all time?
Of all time.
Oh, come on, man. I got your shoes on.
Oh, Jordan. Got it. I got you. That's
But it
cool.
depends, though, because I can tell you Jordan. I can tell you Iverson. I can tell you, like, right now, Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Got it. Mine's Kobe, even alive or dead. I love Jordan.
man,
Kobe is...
This is my fucked up thing with Kobe. I used to love Kobe until he got too good.
What?
Like, once, like, when he had the fro and shit, huge Kobe fan.
Okay.
Like, after he cut the fro, I wasn't fucking with him.
Because he got too good.
I don't know what it was, man.
What?
Maybe I'm a hater.
Yeah, you are. Because Kobe is nothing about Kobe.
But this is the
that's
thing,
flawed.
though. He had to like get out of the game for me to go back and be like, nah, I was a hater because this nigga was great.
I was a hater. At least you acknowledge
This
this.
nigga was great. This
Phenomenal.
nigga was Black Mamba. Rest in peace to the Black Mamba. This nigga was amazing.
He was different. That was a different brother.
Like, when you talk about dog, like,
Yeah. But people fail to realize it's like this man was he was obsessed with just becoming better. Like, and I think that's what I love about him. Like, you talking about a story and like seeing like he wasn't the best, like how he created who he was. And so I think that is what I take from me. Like, I take from Kobe, like his journey. Even though I wish I would have known him, met him personally one day, but watching from a distance, I was like, man, I can use this in my life. And that's why even me watching Kobe and the influence he had in my life, that's why I'm so intentional now, because I'm like, I never know who watching me. You know what I'm saying? And like, I got to be super intentional about like how I move about in this world, because Kobe, I ain't know Kobe. But when I tell you everything about that man, him and Muhammad Ali, like, there's nothing about them that that's why they have a mural in my gym. Like, I'm obsessed with them. Like, literally. I don't praise them. They're not my gods or anything. But the ethic, the work ethic,
Kobe work ethic was stupid.
It's crazy.
Like,
and I just love the ethics that
his mindset and just approach to shit and just
yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
That is fucking crazy, man. How your son doing, man? I seen the boy. What he with Pledge Omega?
He pledged Omega. My son is man. I don't even know. He came dropped straight from the Lord. Like, he's so good and he's so amazing. Like, every time I'm around him, I'm inspired, like, just to be better, like, for real. And because he is, that's all he chase is, like, everything he touches. Like, this man is, I called him the other day, like, you need anything? No, I don't need nothing. Like, I remember being in college, I always needed something. I was broke. Like, I always was trying to manipulate somebody parent to give me something, you know? Not him. He's like, nah, I'm cool. You know, he's just a solid dude. Like, he's just so solid. And he has all the right influences around him. And yeah, like, it's really dope to witness his journey. Like, I feel like I got popcorn all the time. Because even sometimes when he posts or when I see him, I'm like, even when we were like at homecoming, I was kind of in awe. Like, I had like a little culture shock. Like, I was like, not culture shock, but I was kind of shocked a little bit, because I was like, that's my boy. You know, like, wow, you know? And it was really cool to watch and to hear how many great things that people say about him. And it was one of my homegirls. She was from Atlanta. I'm sorry. She's from Mississippi. No, she's from Alabama. Sorry. Came down to Atlanta. She was at Spelman, and they had a table set up. And she said, I see your boy. And I said, put me on the phone, but don't tell him. Like, don't tell him like I'm on the phone. And she's like, I can't have you on my phone, but I'm going to tell you how it goes. She started texting me back. She said, girl, she was like, your son he's amazing, you know? And I constantly hear that. Like, I always hear that. I always hear that from friends. He don't even know. Like, so many people that know me that come across his path, they're just like, yo, you got you one. Like, but it's a village. I mean, Spencer has always had the right people in his corner, like, and he's just a solid guy. Like, he's really a solid guy, and he seeks after nothing but good stuff. So, and I'm not saying that because he's part of me, like, I'm saying that because he really surprises me all the time. Like, we just be blown away by just how he is, And I some days I feel like I'm just such a proud mom because I'm like, I had him so young, but when I'm showing people his picture, they're like, golly, it's like if that's like you in male form. I'm like, that's my twin.
Refuel, man. Listen, y'all refuel. I'm gonna commit to going to the gym.
Let's see. What you think, Will? We'll see.
Damn, Camelot ain't got no type of. Man, we just met. Hey. Man, I know. I almost died 3 times working out with Andrea.
Yep, you did.
That's what I was gonna say one time. One time, me and Andrea, and I'm gonna leave with this. One day we working out, and I listen. I'm big to the motherfucker, not right. I don't have any problem talking about myself, right? I'm extremely overweight. All right. But about 20, 30 pounds ago, I still was overweight, but I wasn't as overweight, right? So me and Andrea working out. She say, when the last time you seen your dick? Say, damn, it ain't that bad. I can see my shit. You know what I mean?
If you in that shower, you can't look down.
The nigga look down, now he's in his stomach. Hey, man, it's time to do something, man.
Yeah, you got to be able to look down and see all parts. Like, nah, that means we got to get in that gym, baby. That shit is not sexy. Let's go. Yeah, but it's cool. Man. I believe you're going to work on it this year. This year's the year. I'm going
to get it off me, man.
This year's the year. Well, thank you for having me.
I need to get into that gym community we was talking about.
Here you go. Hey, you do you. I don't want no parts of that part.
Nah, I'm going to get you introduced to some people.
I've always introduced. You know me. I'm a great wingman. Yeah, I'm an amazing wingman. I don't want no parts in it.
Nah, I just want
to fucks up my money, so I just
want to talk to him about God. I don't want to do that.
Oh, God. Hey, that's the funny part. Leave with that. I've heard that's one of the way in, But no, nah. But I'm a great wingman. I don't believe in that just because it fucks with your money. And I like my money coming the way it comes.
No, that's it. Well, you do that, and I'm going to do
And I got you. Yeah. Whatever you need from me. You point them out, I go get them.
There it is. There you go. Man, in the name of Jesus. Your mouth to God's ears. Listen, Andrea Everline, Donnie Houston, Donnie Houston Podcast, man. We're up out here.
Let's go. Oh, this is great. I love it.
Donnie Houston.
Subscribe to the Donnie Houston Podcast, man.